in the assassin organization. He was a top-tier ace. Every time he carried out a mission, he followed one rule.
No women, no children.
Oh, fuck. Maybe she's okay. Oh, fuck.
What just happened was just a small accident.
Oh my God.
But it didn't change the fact that he was still the ace. Right then, the organization called. Nick immediately switched to lying mode.
Is it done?
Yep. Got her.
Her. Your target was a man.
No, it wasn't.
Target you sent was a blonde woman.
His boss was stunned, even though he was getting older. There's no way he could have gotten the target wrong. Nick kept insisting that the target was actually a transgender person. The boss couldn't take the lies anymore.
You killed the wrong target.
But Nick kept his mouth shut. As long as he firmly claimed the boss sent the wrong photo, he wouldn't have to take the blame for the mistake. Worst case, he could just quit after a while. This failure made him realize maybe it was time to update the assassin rules.
No children. And, never lose your cool.
Next moment, Nick froze because in the morning he had a cold Coke. Then he got very nervous and had a terrible stomachache. In the end, he just couldn't hold it in anymore. At this critical moment, the boss called again, but Nick was in no mood to pick up, so while wiping his butt, he deliberately simulated the phone dropping to the floor to cover things up better. He even started imitating a woman's voice. He pretended to be a few different people, trying to make it look like the call was picked up by a pedestrian on the road after it fell to the ground. But what he didn't know was that the boss had already hacked into the nearby surveillance cameras, watching Nick's terrible performance. The boss was speechless. Nick, pantsless, walked to the car. Then he broke down. The car key was in his pants, which he had tossed earlier while wiping his butt. Left with no choice, Nick grabbed his gun and walked down the street. He ignored all the weird looks people gave him, pretending it was all for the sake of art. Finally, Nick made it to an alley, but right then, the big boss couldn't take it anymore.
Shut the fuck up. Am I on speakerphone?
And video.
Nick quickly said the phone was out of battery and hung up, but what he didn't know was that the phone was also being monitored by the organization.
We got you at 85%.
Nick had had enough. It was already super embarrassing. He smashed the phone right away. He sat on the ground helplessly. If he managed to get away this time, he'd still be the laughingstock of the assassin world. Nick had completely lost the will to live. He thought about ending it all, but he always followed one other rule.
I don't kill kids.
My child!
No.
Not when we go
Nick was truly
Somebody
broken. The bullet
come
he just
shoot
fired
me.
was his last.